And here we are, party people. How are we doing? Oh, let me close my closet door. I hate when it's open like that. How we doing, party people? How we doing, people that like to party? How are the folks? How are my people? How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? Can everybody hear me well? Can everybody got me good? I'm gonna move this over here. Yeah, everybody got me all right. Everybody peeping where I'm at. Let me know if you're not. Let me know. Let me know. It's whose birthday? It's Juvon's birthday. It's Juvon's birthday. It is Juvon's birthday. Happy birthday, Juvon. Happy birthday, bro. I hope you are enjoying your birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that the day is just yours. Like nobody could take it from you. Like you just take it. Like this is you. Nobody can stop you because you're you. Happy birthday, bro. I'm really glad to hear it. I'm really glad to hear it. Sound is A1. Thanks, Steve. Thank you. I hope y'all see we got the new setup. I hope y'all we got a new whole thing. Excuse my towel. Usually I like to remove the towel, but you know, I don't care this time because at least y'all know I bathe. What's up, Tarnish? I'm glad you feeling nice, Tarnish. How you doing, Aspen? It's been a long time, Aspen. How have you been? I feel like it's been a very long time since I've seen you. I feel like it's been a very, very long time since I've seen you. How is everybody? Basically, I'm trying to wait and let a few people crowd in. Make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys share the stream. Let everybody know that wants to talk to Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been seeing a lot of people say they confused about the arc. I've been seeing a lot of people say they confused about the arc. And I just want to know what's the confusion. So tell your friends, send your people. Let's talk about our predictions. Let's talk about what we want to see. Let's talk about what we might not see, what we might see, what we hate to see, what we don't want to see, what we would love to see, but we know it's not going to happen. But I would also love to answer any questions anybody has about the Culling Games. If you have any questions, if you want to know something like, hey, I don't get this, I don't get that. What's Reggie talking about? What's Kenjaku got going on? What's with the Sukuna? Let me know. I'll answer the best I can. Thank you so much, Tarnish. Thank you for saying the new setup is clean. Shout out to Malik. He is one of our subscribers. He really he came through. He helped out. He did a really good job doing setting things up for us here at the Hideout. He did a really good job helping set things here at the Hideout. So yeah, tell me, how are y'all feeling? What do y'all want to talk about today? I should send out some tweets. You want to go to Yuta after the Gumi conflict? I agree. I entirely agree. I couldn't agree anymore, honestly. I couldn't agree anymore. I feel like I want to see Yuta now. I feel like the timing would be great too, because just because of the movie, I guess right after the movie, like if we get more of him, like maybe mid January, I guess after the movie, then he comes around building up on his hype. I'm sorry, building up on his hype with his fans. It's the other way. Building up on his hype with his fans. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? But wait, what? Oh, that'd be cool. Hold on. Sending out the tweets, y'all. Sending out the tweets, people. I forgot to do it during the streaming thing. All right. You want to see Higuruma again, Wendy? I know. I love Higuruma too. I love Higuruma too. What up, Eddie? How have you been? thank you, KO. Thank you, Juwan. Other than the final Shikigami, what is Megumi? Is that Megumi? Oh yeah, Megumi. Okay, Megumi. I was like, who? Megumi left to unlock because I feel like Max Elephant. I have no idea. Max Elephant was the newest unlock. We still have like four more missing. Like I think three or four. We only seen a few. Autocorrect did do you wrong, Juvan. Like I don't know what that was about. But I don't know because I think it's three or four of Megumi Shikigami we haven't seen. I think it's three or four because then we have Divine Dog, White and Black, and then we had Orochi, we have Nue, we had what's the name of it? We got Rabbits, we got Max Elephant, we got Frog, and we got Maharaga. So we missing three. Yeah, we missing three. We missing three. There's three that we missing. No, two. Because is Jayhound, White and Black, those are two separate, right? Those weren't the same. Those are two separate Shigami, right? He doesn't like Black Dog and White Dog, those aren't considered one, right? I'm making sure I'm not crazy. I might be wrong with that. See, and I gotta see I'm slipping. I gotta get back right. I'm slipping. But I think that they're separate. But I'm not totally sure. But if they're separated, he got two left. If they're not, he got three left. So I don't know. I want one to be a dragon. Who knows? What's up, Philip? Who else we got up here? I forgot. I'm on my touchscreen computer now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to touch. No, you got to touch. No, you can touch the screen. We feeling fancy. You know what I'm saying? We feeling fancy. You want to see Akari in action too, Wendy? That'd be cool. Megumi hasn't unlocked Shikigami number 7, 8, and 10. Okay, so 3. 7, 8, and 10. Cool. Thank you so much, E2. What's up, Philip? How are you doing? Never mind what's going on with Kenjaku. That's what I didn't get. You didn't get what's going on with Kenjaku. So when you say what you didn't get what's going on with Kenjaku, Wendy, are you saying that you don't get the whole Reggie breakdown? Or are you saying you don't get that? Like where Tarnish here says the Kenjaku bomb metaphor really messed people up. So you're like, is he correct in saying that bomb metaphor has you confused? Like what is Kenjaku doing? Because you're not supposed to know. Like you're not supposed to have the answer. I know you might be seeing people on even me do theory threads or talk about it and have these things that sound so thought out and planned out, and that's just because of how we are. But we don't know. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what Kenjaku is doing. We don't know why he's in China. We don't know why he might be lying. Not lying, but we don't know why we might not be fully aware of what he's actually planning. And that's why when Reggie was talking about, he thinks that the whole transferring everything over to Nirvana is more so plan 2 or 3. It's not the main plan. And we don't know what that main plan is. We're still lost. So if you feel confused on what in the world is Kenjaku doing, that's okay. But if you're confused more so on I don't get what Reggie's talking about and what Reggie means, I can break that down for you more. So let me know. I'm going to keep scrolling through chat really quickly though. Also see Akari because he's scrapping with Kashimo, so yikes, but I got faith in him. Yeah, I mean, it is a yikes. I have faith in him just because I really don't think Gege will kill him that fast. Like, I just don't. That doesn't mean he wins, though. I don't think that means he wins. I just think that he won't die. I don't know if he'll win, though. I don't think he'll die, but I hope he wins. What else do we have here? I just really need to see Yuta show his current power set. Yeah, I can agree with that. I kind of just, what I want is for Gege to already show us that this is the same Rika so that people can stop running on these speculations, a different one, because I'm pretty sure it's the same one. And he did something to bring her back. Because there's, how else? Like, what else? Literally, Kenjaku says his power relies on detaining a loved one's soul. That's where he gets the ability to copy techniques and has his boundless curse energy from. So he can't have a fake version of a loved one's soul. You gotta get, like, you have to have it have to be that loved one's soul or something. So I don't think it can't just be, oh yeah, it's a fake Rika, it's a made up Rika. He gets the cursed energy from Rika, like the boundless of it from detaining Rika. That's the curse technique. It's not. it's not like he summoned Rika and he could because he has cursed energy. No, he detained her soul, and because he detained her soul, that contract basically partnership thing he did with that soul gave him all of that. That's what's been explained so far. So I'm pretty sure that it's the same Rika. I'm like 99% sure. But we'll see. I just saw something about Reggie Foreign Sorcerer. Wait a minute. 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 It just disappeared. Is it confirmed that Reggie is a foreign sorcerer? We don't know anything about Reggie being foreign. He don't look like he's Japanese in my opinion. He doesn't look like he's supposed to be depicted as a Japanese man in my opinion. But I don't think any of that's confirmed. What's up, Nev? What do you think the person's power who helped Megumi in the leaks is? I don't talk about leaks on my channel unless it's like specified, and I'm not gonna talk about leaks here, Cam. Sorry. Juvan, I'm just gonna talk about just regular chapters. I don't want to talk about leaks here because I have people who don't read leaks. Juvan Sangster, yeah, the dogs are two separate. Okay, cool. And the 10 shadow star with them, yeah, I knew that, but still. Philip B, a dragon would be sick as hell. Wait, who is 9? We don't. 9 is is 9 Maharaga? No, 10 is Maharaga. I think actually, but I'm not entirely sure. There's a page in the manga that literally has them listed in the volumes. I think I own that one, but I can't remember which volume it is. But it's listed. Like Akutami literally listed them. Literally was like, these are the ones we've seen and their numbers attached. I just can't remember. I can't remember which one was which. I need to see Megumi use his serpent powers perfectly on a new way to make Quetzalcoatl as Shikigami. That'll be cool. Quetzalcoatl is like it's a wind serpent deity type of deal. If you feel it be because you're saying what Shikigami, that's what it is. It's a snake wind type of serpent. It's like it has feathers. It's like it's that type of deal. It's like it's wind mix. It's like it can fly. People kind of consider them sometimes consider them dragons, so it would make sense. Like that would kind of be his way of making a dragon. If he can't make a dragon, that's kind of cool. Some people try to put them in like the wyvern dragon realm, but they're not really that. The Quetzalcoatl's aren't that. That's pretty much what it is. I hope I explained the Quetzalcoatl well. That's the best way I think I can explain the Quetzalcoatl. Do you think Hikari might get jumped by Hashime, but just win the fight by Whisker? I don't think he'll get jumped. I think since he's looking for him, they're gonna pretty much squat up. Like he's gonna find him pretty easily, no matter what. He probably will win by a whisker, or he won't win at all, and he'll survive by a whisker. I think he won't win at all and will survive by a whisker, or he's gonna show us like how crazy his technique is, because maybe the new dude, the other dude has like a big thunder. Like if his technique is really just thunder, and it's like just him using like thunder or electricity in some way, Hikari having that gambling type of technique might be a good way of countering that because it's such an out there wide technique, while his is just electricity type of shit. But we have to see. We have to see. It all depends. We're not entirely sure. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl, a feathered serpent, right? You think Naya coming back as a vengeful spirit, people hated him. I don't care about Naya coming back as a vengeful spirit. Like, y'all, people keep saying that, and I'm like, why do y'all think that? The same people who keep saying Naya will come back as a vengeful spirit are the same people who's mad that he was voted top 10 in the popularity poll. Cam, thank you so much for the subscription to the channel. The same people who are mad because he is top 10 in a popularity poll of like 97K people are the same people who keep saying he might come back as a vengeful spirit. So, I don't know. Y'all better pick which side y'all on. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying they better pick which side they on. Either y'all hate the fact that Naya is in the story or hate the fact that he's relevant, or you want him to come back as a vengeful spirit and you understand that he's relevant, so you shouldn't be acting crazy that he's voted top 10 because he ain't been around that long for y'all to be wanting to come back as a vengeful spirit. Make it make sense to me. But other than that, I don't think he's coming back as one. Why would he? For what? He served his purpose. He came in, he looked cool, he showed us the relevance of Maki's life with the Zenin and his connection to Toji, which paralleled with her connection to Toji and her whipping his butt. He did everything he needed to do. I don't see why he need to come back. I really don't see. Like, I don't see it. Like, I think the vengeful spirit thing is something for us to understand, which is why we have the Michizanes and we have the Gojos and why we have the Hiner. We put that's lore information. I don't think that's something that we're really going to see in the series, y'all. And a vengeful spirit wouldn't necessarily, I don't think, just come out that quickly. I think it's something that happens over time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. Even if it was instant, then we ain't see it happen instantly right then, right? It would have been already been a thing. I don't see him coming back, bro. He served his purpose. If he comes back, it's because y'all really want him to. I mean, people keep bringing him up. Like, why not bring him back? If people keep bringing him up as a writer, I don't know. What's up, Zay? People, I want to see a team up fight again, like Mahito versus Toto and Yuji. Yeah, I would like that too. Who would you want to see together, Philip? Mahito versus Toto and Yuji. Like, who would you want to see? A duo versus who? I don't know. I don't think Naya coming back is a good possibility. I feel like Naya coming back is kind of just like, who cares? If he comes back, cool, I guess. But why? For what? He's pissed that he didn't become the Zen head, so he'd rather become a vengeful spirit and then do what as a vengeful spirit? I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like it's even a thing. It just seems like people want just to meet a vengeful spirit to say they met one. In my personal opinion, Not gonna cap. I like Reggie a little bit. Now I like Reggie a lot in the last chapter. Who do you think the final rule list will look like by the end of this arc? I have no idea. The final rule list? No clue. Who knows? Please. No idea. Don't even ask me. I'm out the realm. I know at some point, since they already know that they got one that's gonna transfer points, they're gonna have another rule somewhere where you can trade a player for someone outside the game or something like that. That's gonna be the next one. That's what I'm okay, but Tarnish, what I said about that's exactly what I said about Reggie in my thread. That's exactly what I said about Reggie in my video. If you guys watch my chapter review, I have no idea why Reggie would want to gather people with an accumulated 100 points before there was a rule to trade points. What did you gain out of accumulating people with 100 points? Like, what did you gain? Like, what did you do? Like, what was? I don't get it. He's lying about something. Something's not adding up. He's lying about something. He's not telling the full truth. Something's not adding up, or he didn't think the plan all the way through. I don't know. Something's not adding up with Reggie. Something's not adding up. I love Naya as a character. I like Naya as a character too. Well, not you said love. I like him as a character too. I didn't love him, but I like him. Yeah, Steve, he's good where he is. If he's a vengeful spirit, he might not be using projection sorcery. He might not even use it anymore. Takaba's an ally. He's a comedian. He has to be an ally. He has to be, right? He's a comedian. He's gonna give us good laughs. I don't know. I'm just talking. I want him to be an ally. Because he's a comedian. It'd be cool. I think it'd be cool. Michael, I think it'd be cool. Tarnish, people are acting like Gumi ain't deserved top one is crazy. He's the whole driving force in the story right now. He's the one who started with the switch up. You know, I don't know. Megumi's a topic. He's a topic I didn't think could be a topic. Like, I didn't think people, like, I thought even Megumi would be slept on or everybody would love him. Literally. because my mentality was either people are going to think he's simple or people are going to think he's really complex. Literally, because that's how his character will fool you to think he's simple, but he's really complex. That's how he comes off. But you thinking he's simple isn't necessarily wrong, because I mean, like, you're supposed to, like, that's kind of what's supposed to happen. Like, the writer is leading you to think that he's this very simplistic character. So if the writer's leading you to think that, you thinking he's simplistic isn't necessarily wrong. But when you actually dive into what he does, what he's about, where he is at in the story, you know what I'm saying, and how he's been put in the story, he's in some very complex areas in the story, like crucially complex areas in the story. And like, so when you look at that, people keep equating that to potential. And it gets so funny because you say stuff like Megumi doesn't have enough moments, and I sit here and I look at people like, what manga are you reading? Because the dude is like, at almost every pivotal moment, he has some type of involvement, whether it's mentioning him, he's around, he comes in and saves. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, even in Shibuya, like, people was like, he didn't have enough moments in Shibuya. He's how they beat the inverse dude. He's who saved Ino when he fell off the roof. He saved Nanami, Maki, and Naobito from dying from Dagon. Gave Toji the opportunity to come in and do what he did. Then he had the moment with Toji. Gege did not have to bring this man's father in the mix. Gege went out of their way to have a character who can do seance, summon Toji, for Toji to do what he did and have a moment with Megumi. But Megumi doesn't have enough moment. It makes you think, and these are some of the same people who would tell you Jujutsu Kaisen don't have enough character interactions. These are the same people. And so I really sit and I just wonder, like where is the distinction at? Like, I'm just struggling. Like, I would like somebody to explain it to me in chat. Like, where is what am I missing? Like, if you're someone who thinks Megumi didn't have enough moments in Shibuya, or you feel like Megumi, like, doesn't do enough, I would really like for you to tell me why. Because if anything, I feel like he just beat her all the time. I feel like he really do be there. He just be there. Like, in different moments, he really just be there. And when he's there, it means something. Like, it means, even after Shibuya, it means something. Pre-Shibuya, like, every time he ends something, it means something. So I just be sitting here like, what character are y'all looking at? Because clearly Japan see what character. At least 97,000 people in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least, you know what I'm saying? What, 19,000 people voted for him? At least they get it, I guess. I don't know. It just is weird. Like, because he's there. He's there. He's in everything. He's in everything. He's in the mix of everything, I feel like. He's in the center point of everything. His dad is the one that made Geto go bad. That was the one that killed Gojo and helped Gojo reach RCT. His father. His father told Gojo about him to go to him. And Gojo did that. Gojo ain't had to do that. Gojo did that. So what character are we talking about? like, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. But he deserved that spot. You know what I'm saying? He deserved that spot. Choso and Yuji versus Kenjaku is them niggas dying. They not fighting him. I knew it, though. They not gonna fight him, bro. I don't think they gonna fight Kenjaku. Especially we seen him in China. They ain't finna fight that man. If not come back, he is gonna get smoked. It would be a waste of time. What is Kenjaku doing in China? Being nice with the higher ups of the government because he's finna use them the same way he was using the Japanese higher ups. He probably going country by country. He going on a world tour. He going on a whole world tour, bro. with Naya's character, Naya's character, it's already over. But have we even seen a visual spirit return? I don't remember seeing that. No, we haven't seen like someone who was alive become one. No. I think Sumi could be the game master because I don't see why else she has the outer transfiguration mark on her forehead. KL, the game master is Kogane. What? The the game master is the game itself. It is Kogane. Listen, Sumiki has not entered the game. That's why Megumi keeps talking about the countdown. She has not entered the game, dude. He's trying to save her before her countdown ends. Y'all, come on. You thinking too hard. You were literally told that the game master is the game itself. That's literally what we were told, and we've seen it in action. Kogane is the game master. No. I do wish Kirara was in a Culling game, but because of what her technique is, I can see why she's not in the Culling game because we gonna probably need her after the fact. People like Megumi because he's boring. Hey man, I like boring. Megumi is my favorite character in the story. I just need him to really beast out, and so far he's getting there. Yeah, but why do you need? But like that's my thing though. Is like, why are we asking for characters to beast out when they're main characters? Like, Yuji ain't beast out yet to me. Nothing he did. Yuji ain't beasted out yet. Yuji has won by help and by him being naturally skillful. I ain't seen nobody. Yuji ain't done no Gojo shit yet. Yuji ain't done no Toji shit. Nobody has done nothing of that level yet except them characters in Sukuna. You get what I'm saying? So before we even see them characters beast out, that's my definition of beast out. Before we ever even see these characters beast, we gotta go through the story first. I don't see them beasting out until in game. So why are we looking for that? I'm looking for the characters, but maybe I'm misinterpreting your version of beast out though, because maybe you just mean like going hard, and he been doing that. I don't know. It's in my opinion, he been doing that. I don't know. When we would, I remember when Origin of Obedience dropped. I don't know if y'all was there, but I was there when the Megumi chapter dropped and he did domain expansion and did a partial domain expansion. Who? Adults do not have domain expansions. First grade sorcerers do not have domain expansions. Megumi is already nice. Please. That's what I be trying to tell. He's already nice. He's already raw. Y'all want him to fight at endgame in the middle of the series. Like that's what like not you specifically, but a lot of people be saying to me like, y'all want him to fight like he told you at 15. No. No. The only way that's gonna happen is through him being through strenuous situations, aka the Culling game, aka we have to see that happening. We're not gonna see that like in the midst of it. I mean, come on, like I don't know. He is raw as the kid be going hard. I don't know who y'all been. Megumi was weak when we seen him run away during the Cursed Womb arc, right? But then after Sukuna gave him the hands, he started getting right. We seen the way he scrapped on Noritoshi. We seen the way he scrapped against Hanami. After that, he was pissed about how he lost to that, so then he went stupid in Origin of Obedience. I don't know. I'm gonna get off the topic. It's better that Megumi's comfortable with the hand-to-hand. It's way better that he's comfortable with the hand-to-hand. Like, I'd rather him have the hand-to-hand and his Shikigami be secondary. Because then, if he even learns how to use it too, man, please. You got strong Shikigami that you ain't even dependent on. That's insane. Yeah, she would need a partner in a Culling game. Kirara, KL. I think Sukuna will be released before the series ends, actually, Janeth. I don't know if anytime soon, but I think he is going to get released before the series, ends. It's not she's probably not the game master, Marcos. She's not the game master. She's a player. She's a player, y'all. Like, y'all sometimes y'all overthink Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. Because it's not that deep. It's not that deep. They told you who the game master was and then showed you in action. Y'all be overthinking. Kogane is the game master. Everybody has their own separate Kogane. When you get 100 points and you want to add a rule, the rule was the game master can deny your rule if it isn't matching. And what does Kogane have to do? Approve or deny your rule. So who's the game master? Let's not overthink it, fellas. Let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink it. That's be the problem in JJK. I feel like people overthink certain aspects, and then y'all be not thinking about the stuff that's actually making the gears turn. Like, I don't understand. Do you feel like Yuji would do anything else in this? Would need to do any? Wait, do you feel like Yuji would do anything else? Wait, why is your word cut off? He's tripping. It says, do you think? Okay, because that was weird. Do you feel like Yuji would do anything else new in the story, but without using Sukuna's technique? What do you mean new? You mean abilities? No, and I don't care for him to be honest. I like Yuji fighting the way he fight. Dodging Toji while exhausted is a feat. Yeah, it is a feat. I might be strong. I might be wrong. Phil Crowder is strong. She crushed that car with her strength alone. Well, she used curse energy. You know, you can use she used curse energy to have extra strength to be able to hit that car like that. You know, curse energy gives you that extra power. She's not weak, of course. We know she's not weak. But with these, now we know with these OP people in the game, now we know on a writing standpoint why Gege didn't put her in there. So she didn't, you know, she's not really a facet. I have a feeling Megumi has an ethos with Hikari, but not as animated as Yuji and Todi. Todo, I'm sorry, I said Todi. I'm stupid. Todo. Yeah, he could. We could probably see that later. I guess people are just comparing Megumi's development with Yuji and Shibuya. The progression. But what? Okay, listen. Does everybody understand that Megumi and Yuji are on two entirely different mental spectrums when it comes to being a sorcerer? Like, we do all know that, right? Like, Megumi already knows what it takes to be a sorcerer. That is established for him. He knows what he has to do. He knows what he might have to give up. He knows what choices he gonna have to make. He know he might have to catch some bodies. Yuji is a regular high school boy who just got into this a year and some change ago. They are on two different mental aspects. People keep overhyping Yuji, and I hate saying overhype like it's not amazing work, but they keep overhyping Yuji and Shibuya on some, yeah, because he had this moment of realizing that he had to give up his sins and he did a... Yes, you're right. That was Yuji's understanding that Yuji had to go through because that is who Yuji is, because Yuji is a brand new sorcerer. Megumi doesn't go through that. Megumi was in this when he was 5 years old. The greatest sorcerer of all time currently came in, said to him, I almost tried to tell him he killed his daddy, and he didn't care. He said, listen, G, at 5 years old, a first grader, he said, listen, I don't care about my dad. They left us and left some money here. Clearly they're not coming back. What do you want? They are two different people. Which Megumi don't need to go through any of that. What we see through Megumi is Megumi being a already seasoned sorcerer from when he was young, being a product of Toji and Gojo, because that's what he is, a product of Toji and Gojo, and how he moves through the world of Jujutsu, embodying him being his own consciousness, him being his own good person, and protecting what he believes in. He don't have to sit back and say to himself anymore, what is right and what is wrong? what is good is what is bad. We seen that in Origin of Obedience. When we seen that in his flashback, he been through that already in his life. He been through that. He was beating up bullies because he felt like they was being bad for no reason. He hated good kids because he felt like they was goody two shoes for no reason. Megumi already went through his path of searching for his middle area, understanding what he's going for, understanding his mental aspect. What we see through Megumi is him being the partner of Yuji because he is already someone who understands Yuji is a good person. And just because he made a mistake that he couldn't fully grasp at the time, that doesn't mean he needs to die. And he will also take responsibility for that because he understands what that means as a sorcerer, letting the Sukuna vessel run about in amok. That's why he looked at Yuji and said to him, it's our fault. That is his role in the story, to be the partner of Yuji through this. That's why he's the antagonist. So people keep going after this thing with Megumi and Yuji. I keep seeing, and I'm like, y'all, they complement each other. They're not both new sorcerers experiencing something new, going through no, this is not how it is. When we met Megumi, he was telling Yuji, you're doing too much. You don't know what you're really doing right now. You need to calm down. How did y'all forget this? It's like y'all forget the core value of where we meet characters at. And then y'all want them to all be regular shonen MCs that have to learn something new about the world they're living in. No, Megumi know the world he living in. He know it. He knows it. Front and back. All he doing now is learning its secrets. That's it. The secrets that's been hidden from the people above him. That's it. That's all this really is for him. So it's like, to a level of it, it's like some people have to replace where you're even looking at the lens you're looking at these characters through. You're not supposed to look at every single character through the same lens. I feel like people look at Jujutsu Kaisen through every character as an MC. So every character has to have this, and in this moment, and in this moment, and this same type of moment. Yuji had this moment, so why hasn't Mei and this Pope has a moment, and this Pope? And I'll be looking at y'all like, what are we doing? Like, it's weird. It's very weird. That's why I say Jujutsu Kaisen is perfect, because when you actually look at the characters how you're supposed to look at them, everybody does what they're supposed to do. Everybody plays the relevance they're supposed to play. Yes, we're getting new characters in the Culling game. Why not? Like, people get mad like, oh, watch how the person that comes host Megumi is a new character. Yeah, I hope so. Like, what? I hope we meet new people. What are we talking about? We're in possibly some giant death match. Yes, let's meet new people. What are we talking about? It's weird. I don't know. I don't really like where the Jujutsu Kaisen community's at. Like, I really don't, because it's very, very weird stuff that goes on with all of these type of things, and I just be sitting here like, okay, well, why aren't we complaining about like why we haven't got any information on these families, even though they keep popping up and doing stuff? But Gege has never really given us any information on that. That's a huge complaint in my opinion. Why? Why haven't we gotten, you keep talking about Jujutsu bylaws, why haven't we gotten the Jujutsu bylaws? I should be able to go to Wikipedia and type in the Jujutsu bylaws, because at some point throughout your series you were showing me the Jujutsu bylaws. I can't do that. All I can tell you about the Jujutsu bylaws is that you're not supposed to mingle with regular people and let them know what it. Is that the only law? Like, what's the other ones? There's a whole bunch of other stuff we could be complaining about, but y'all complain about the stuff Gege actually doing right. That's because y'all love it and y'all want more of it. You know, I'm just going on my rant. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm just going on my, you know what I'm saying? I'm going on my little rant. Y'all know how I do. Y'all ain't new to this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my stance, Jay Nath, on the Kyoto school during the culling game, if I see one Kyoto student in this culling game, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to leave it at that. I do not care for the Kyoto school. Why do we care about them? The only one that is relevant right now, and unfortunately it's not Toto no more because he don't have his ability, but if he gets it back, we back on the Toto wave, is Noritoshi Kamo. If I was him, I'd be like, who is this Noritoshi mug? What's all of this going on? I'm supposed to be the next head. That's who I need to see. And that goes back to these families. Why are we not seeing really what these families is doing right now? I don't know. There's so much I like to complain about with Jujutsu Kaisen, and I still think it's perfect for what it can be because there's no true thing is perfect, right? So it's perfect for what Gege can do. But if I have my complaints of just stuff that I'm like, why is this not here? You know, there's a lot of stuff really y'all could go down the list for. Maybe I should do a live of that. People think I think there's nothing wrong with JJK. There's a lot of things that could be done better. You know what I'm saying? You mean like more title martial arts? Yeah, that'll be cool. I would love Gege just to expand more on like people in general in the series, right? Like just doing more like of that stuff, like just more. You know, they do a lot of that, but like martial art focused stuff. But Yuji specifically because he doesn't have a curse technique, but get like just real nice martial art hands. And then like can do his black flash with that martial arts when like at, maybe not control it, but at good interval, good moments, he might be something. And then if he's really smart with understanding people's curse techniques and breaking them down, he like picks it up off Megumi. Man, Yuji don't need a technique, bro. Yuji really don't need a technique. I keep trying to tell people, and I think Gege's starting to realize like, wait a minute, I think I can let this kid not have a technique. Like, I low-key think Gege's starting to, like, see what I'm seeing. Because Yuji really don't need a technique, bro. Really don't. I think by now, he should be scarred by Sukuna's body. And Sukuna's marks. And with 15 in him, by now, he should be scarred and be able to use that curse technique. But he not. Because Gege like, nah, why? My man got hands. like he got hands. Yuji got hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got hands. This is nice. Gojo raised Megumi to be a sorcerer when Yuji just realized how he had to move with curses. Ain't no reason or logic behind it. It's not. People shouldn't compare Yuji to Megumi. Yuji would have 4 times. Yuji to Megumi. Yuji would have 4 times already without plot. Died. Okay, died for without plot armor. Kyoto, maybe. Yeah. I mean, technically Yuji already died twice. So, not a lot of plot armor. He died like 2 of those 4 times you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I get gas when new people show up too, Yusuf, but I'm seeing a whole bunch of complaining like, why aren't you using the culling game to expand on the characters we already know? Oh, y'all think this is a typical shonen tournament arc where they announce it's a tournament arc and then you see a whole bunch of your old favorites pop up because they want to see how strong they are now. Oh, y'all think y'all reading Yu Yu Hakusho. Y'all think y'all reading Yu Yu Hakusho, bro. Y'all are not reading Yu Yu. Just because it was inspired by. That's not what y'all reading, bro. Y'all not reading Yu Yu Hakusho. Reggie's curse technique might be turning his receipts into inanimate objects because of the... That's what I was thinking. And what the inanimate object is what he paid for on the receipt, bro. That's what I was thinking, bro. Michael, we on the same wave. I thought he pulled off the 2 receipts and some in 2 knives because he bought knives with the receipt. And then that's what I was... See, I didn't know. I didn't want to say that in my review because I was like, that might be a stupid technique low-key because you got to go buy the stuff. But then at the same time, having the receipt on you? Nigga, what if I went and bought a AK? I'm just receipt. That's kind of far when you think about it. And then... as a sorcerer, you can use your regular curse energy and rob banks. Like, you ain't got to use a technique to do other things to get money. You know what I'm saying? So you just get money, then maybe you do some legal purchases here and there, get your karma right. And then you just... that's what I was thinking, Michael. We probably both wrong. Who knows? But that's what I was thinking. That's so funny you said that. I was keeping it to myself. Because I was like, maybe that shit's stupid. I was like, maybe it's stupid. I was thinking, maybe it don't make full sense. But that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was something like he got inanimate objects and it's a receipt because he got to buy it. I was really thinking that. That is so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, Higurumi is top tier. The fact that Megumi pulled up on Yuji after the Yuta fight and said we got to do this, and this, and he's on point already. Wait, what? Oh. I read that all type of wrong. Okay, my brain didn't fully process. I get you saying. Like the Megumi just came in and like pulled up and was like she was handling test of handle and like we just move step by step. And it's also to the Megumi's thinking deeper than just what's on the surface. Because he didn't say to nobody that he thought that there was going to be modern sorcerers with connections to Kenjaku. He didn't say that to nobody. But as soon as he said Kenjaku, he was like, just as I thought. And I'm like, what? So you keeping certain stuff to yourself, which was from that, like I said in my video, if you watch that, you know what I'm saying? Like he was thinking about the Tengen, he was thinking about to himself when they was all talking to Tengen, and Yuji was like, what's wrong with what you thinking about? And he was like, nothing. Like it was like he's like keeping certain things to himself. I don't know. Aspen, I wonder how many vessels there are. There are seem to be truly high tier like Kashimo and Angel, so I feel like there's probably around 25 or less, unless there are some trash past sources out there. So if Angel is in the same colony though as Kashimo, does that mean we're gonna have to see them scrap at some point? Like, at some point we gonna have to see them like get at it, right? Cause I don't know how many vessels there are. I don't know, but I think JJK is being presented to us like it would do regular civilians in our world. A lot of secrecy. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. But then there's still some things where when I'm seeing characters use these phrases so much as a reader, I'm like, okay, I want more context. I keep seeing Jujutsu laws, change the Jujutsu world, crappy Jujutsu world, tradition, bloodline. Okay. Show me, like, I mean, you're showing me, but like, give me the concrete. Like, yeah, you showing me how Maki was treated. I get it. You showing me how Hikaru Toji treated. I get it. You showing me I get that. I get all of those things, but like Hunter x Hunter, when they say we want to change the Hunter x Hunter, the Hunter bylaws, I could pull up the page where there's the 10 Hunter bylaws and be like, these them. Maybe the characters didn't give me no $2,000 million explanation through pages, but Togashi said, here they are. So whenever you see characters talk about these things, here they are. When you see a character go, I'm a 3-star hunter, here's the bylaws so you understand what a 3-star hunter is. Type of situation. And that's because those are connected. Of course, if it was like, you want to know what the first grade is for JJK, we know that. But I'm just saying, like, that's how it connects. When those phrases and things are being said all the time, you sitting here like, okay, but what does that mean? And Hunter x Hunter was like it to a degree too, which is why I'm waiting on JJK, because you were hearing characters say stuff like 2-star, 3-star, 1-star. You didn't know what that meant. You just knew they were pro hunters, but you were like, okay, but how do you become a 2-star? How do you become a 3-star? And why is 3-star the max? It wasn't until the election arc, Hunter bylaws, how you become a and then you like, oh, okay. And so when the phrases are being brought up even more after the election arc, now you're like, okay, so he gave us the bigger context, so now he's going farther. So I'm hoping that's what JJK is doing, where it's like, okay, where we know it's a thing, we know it has relevance, and then next thing you know, we do get a nice arc where we talking about these bylaws and things of that nature, and then now we have to focus on the families and what's going on with that. I'm hoping that's what happens. But then there was that one thing where Gege said they wasn't sure they were going to get deeper into the families. So I'm like, what? You keep talking. But maybe that was just maybe they already decided and that interview was too old and we, shouldn't harp on it. You know what I'm saying? If Akari, we skip somebody. Okay, correct. I don't want to see Yuji use against Sakur's technique. Just keep using Black Flag and Ready Face and way more martial arts would be sick for him. Yeah, I agree. Turner said people need to realize this is the culling game. Kenyaku has woken up sorcerers, forcefully making them clash. No time for old characters to come back. If we think the characters are just as lost as us. Yeah, they are. They are just as lost as us and trying to figure out what is this Kenjaku dude doing. And I would much rather see them do stuff after all of this goes on and Megumi don't have to come to them like, bro, y'all didn't want to help us because y'all situation, we got to try to go get Gojo out. We didn't get Gojo out, or we did get Gojo out. And now and I'm hoping this is what happens, even though Gojo out, it don't mean as much because we have these powerful sorcerers here now. So yeah, Gojo's strong, but he can't just go wipe no more. He can still go, okay, you But he may be not able just to go wipe no more. Maybe Sukuna's out. Maybe something happens in Yuji and Sukuna. Sukuna comes out right before they can get Gojo out, or after getting Gojo out, or some Samus. Who knows? But I'm hoping when Gojo comes out, there is a power spike already there. That way, he's not like just okay. I'm fixing everything. I don't even think I think he is gonna get out, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get out and fix stuff. I don't think so. I think the stuff will already have been going on enough to where he's like, well, there's really nothing I can do about this per se. All we can do now is wait until more action comes and I can help out when that happens. That's what I'm kind of hoping it goes for. Says, if Akari has a domain, what you think it would be? And I feel his CT is something like his gambling on the CT. I also think he's skilled from a martial arts one. Yeah, for sure. I think it's both of those. I mean, a lot of good theories on that. Turner, that's another cool ass ability. You mean the ability with Reggie? That's another cool ass ability? I was wondering, because look, man, if I could keep the receipt to everything I bought and physically manifest it through my cursed energy, you got two everything. Man, I'll take the receipt from this Xbox Series X. Who want one? Boom. There you go. Get my money back, bro. Get some much money on that real quick. I do that shit all the time. What? That's crazy. I ask people for their receipts. Bro, it might not even have to be Reggie receipt. Maybe it's got to be a receipt in general. It might just be I don't know why I think of that. It might just be a receipt in general. Reggie rummaging through trash for receipts. Okay, so this is a flat screen. Just a couch. That should be funny, bro. What? Yes, I do think Yuji will end up learning Simple Domain. I actually thought when Yuki arrived that she'd be like, something would happen and maybe he would learn it from her for a second, or she would at least bring it up to him. I was hoping, because we know Toto learned it through Yuki, who finessed it from Homeboy family, unless she in that family. We don't know yet. But Miwa family, unless she finessed it from Miwa people and Kusakari people, which I don't think she part of them. Then, yeah, pretty sure she finessed that. I'm gonna see Yuji have a ranged attack in his arsenal so he can deal with long range enemies easier. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yuji learning domain amplification will be better for him than simple domain, in my opinion. Why not both? I think both. I think both would be good. I think he should learn both. I think having as much in his arsenal, for not having a technique, the martial arts, and having both would really be useful. But domain amplification, I think, would be probably more useful for him because, you know, he is physical. But if he's using a weapon, him knowing simple domain might really be crucial. Or maybe even learning Falling Blossom might be good. The Zodiacs have nothing to do with anything I said. The Zodiacs are literally the top of the top. So why would I see the top of the top any earlier than when I seen them if I'm following the journey of Gon and him coming up to be a hunter? The Zodiacs, not to harp on you, but the Zodiac, what is a hunter? A hunter is not a jujutsu sorcerer. A hunter is somebody who get paid to do what they want. So why would I run into a Zodiac if I'm following the journey of a novice hunter? The Zodiac should be doing stuff that nobody is even on. Like, they should be out here doing stuff that ain't even, we don't know, what? That make no sense. What's your favorite What's your favorite Hunter x Hunter arc? Mine is Greed Island. It was so fun. Garden Killer with training was so nice. I like that ending song as well. My favorite arc is the Chimera Ant arc. But I really love the Secession arc so far, and if it hits the heights that I know it's going to hit whenever it continues, it'll be that. But right now it's Chimera Ant arc. Second favorite is Election. Third is York. No, it's tied between York New and Greed Island, to be honest. Yeah, I want Gojo to come out and the stakes are higher, Philip. Like, I want Gojo to come out and they're like, yo, Gojo, we really need you because this whole time Kenjaku was finessing so that, like, some super, super strong sorcerers are now here. And super, super strong curses and other and deities have landed here now. Like, that's why Sukuna said Yamato no Orochi. Like, all this other stuff starting landing here now. So, Gojo, we need you. That's kind of how I feel like on me. That's Tarnish. Tarnish, yes. That's why you guys should join the Doncho Hideout Discord where we have conversations about Jujutsu Kaisen. Because I was talking in my Discord with people in a voice chat one day. Tarnish, you weren't there, and we were saying that. Like, what if Kenjaku is expecting them to get him out? What if he knows there's a back to a prison room, but since he don't have it, he's automatically assuming Tengen has it? We don't know. He really might be like, yeah, get Gojo out. But by the time y'all get him out, I'm already about to have Sukuna prepped. I'm already about to have all of this out. I really hope that's what he do. I need to get Dane. I just need the end of JJK. I want that last arc to be meathead. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. I want that last arc to be meathead. Like, I want it to be straight meathead. Like, I want it to be straight. The philosophy we already know what the deepness of all of this is. Now we just scrapping. I just want them to scrap. I just want to scrap. I don't know. I feel like the last arc for JJK being scraps would be beautiful because I feel like the scraps would be the final conflict to all of the build up we've been getting on the philosophical level and sociological level and mental level for Yuji. All of that build up would just have to be right here at the end now, where it's like, hey, Sukuna out with his army, Kenjaku acting a fool, Yume freezing people, we just out here scrapping. Like, I don't know, I feel like that would just be crazy. Like, oh, and just seeing everybody's skills accumulate and the depth and the breakdown we get in these fights is just is that extra work Akutami has to put on himself to make it deep. Not the story stuff, just the actual action, and we can get full Gege action. Just that's all Gege. Any other series, I don't ask for this type of stuff, but with Gege do action, we just get Gege action like that. We getting peak. That's basically we basically gonna get Yu Yu and Hunter x Hunter combined at its peak, a whole arc of action. Yu Yu Hunter x Hunter action combined for an arc, y'all. That would literally be the best arc I've ever experienced in my life. Okay, let me be careful because Chimera Ant arc is still the best arc, and it had a good mix of both. So I will have to see, but I would love that dang arc to be like the final arc to be like that. You think that's the greatest arc of all time, Chimera Ant arc? You are correct. I would at least say it's the greatest shonen. I would have to, at the very least, you're giving it the greatest shonen arc of all time. I read all the greats, y'all. I read all the greats, I read all the mids, and I read a couple of the garbages because some of them are kind of fun. Chimera Ant got it. I don't want to hear about no Marineford. I ain't go cap. Marineford ain't even close, and I don't know how that became the choice. Like, but let me stop. Just because y'all think that's One Piece's greatest arc. I don't think that's One Piece's greatest arc personally. Fantastic arc, but I don't personally think it's the greatest arc. I don't think it's the greatest arc. I don't know what I would say the greatest arc is. I think I low-key like Sabaody more than I like Marineford. Nah, but Marineford did have some nice moments that I really, really loved that just really made One Piece become my, okay, this my jam. Yeah, One Piece, yeah, well, Marineford did solidify, because Sabaody was my, like, okay, this is a really good anime, because I was following since I was a kid, so it was like, it really just felt like following it. But Marineford, Sabaody, I was like, no, this is gas. Like, I'm hyped, I'm pumped, this is it. But then Marineford was kind of like, dang, where my straw hats? Yeah, I guess if they want to say Marineford is the greatest in One Piece, we'll give it to them. We'll give it to them. Maybe Wano might stomp that out. I think Wano actually on the way to stomp that out right now, Ready for Reggie Supermarket Sweep domain expansion. Imagine Reggie open up the domain and you in a shopping alley. You just in a big old Walmart. You just in a big old shopping center, and he just grabbing stuff to scrap you with. That should be funny as hell. Ah! And everything he throw at you sure hit. Megumi gonna open that Camera Shadow Garden up so quick. I do not think Miguel went to the Culling game. Miguel, I think Miguel died. Remember Miguel was even trying to scrap Gojo. Miguel was like, "Lil, I'm only doing this because homeboy guaranteed that I'd be okay if you know what I'm saying, if as long as I was using my rope." He said he was right, but the rope is almost gone, which means I'm at the end of my rope. Like, I don't think he owned that. Tarnish. This is completely a theory, but do you think Toto is related to Kenjaku? Because if we assume Toso genuinely feels like bro connect with Yuji, because I mean, yeah, you could say that. Because that's why Toto. Well, no, didn't Gege say Toto did it because he's a weirdo? Wasn't that what it was said in the fan book? Do y'all remember that right, y'all? I think that's Lily Gege said that in the fan book, that Toto's just a weirdo. I think that's what Gege said. No, Fallen Blossom isn't clan exclusive at all because it's something different from Simple Domain. Wait, I just read that Fallen Blossom thing and it disappeared. Yeah, Fallen Blossom is not a clan exclusive. Only Simple Domain. Do you think Kenjaku added unregistered special grade curses in the Culling games? Probably. I don't think Fallen Blossom. Oh yeah, it's not. Is it I don't know if it's a clan secret necessarily yet. Maybe. You should be in the voice chat soon, Tarnish. Really can't wait for Full Power Sukuna versus Gojo. That's what I'm waiting for too. Jaren, if ready. Do you think Megumi or someone will learn the maximum technique? I feel like we haven't seen much about maximum technique. No, we haven't at all. We haven't seen much at all about them. I don't know if we're going to get other people that get them. It'd be really cool though if we did. Full Power Sukuna versus Gojo going to have me screaming. Facts. Hey, I said facts and Philip said facts. Hey, facts. Gojo versus Sukuna chapter needs no dialogue. I want a whole chapter just choreography enhanced. Nah, cuz listen. Oh, well, maybe no dialogue, but I want some narration. That narration gonna elevate that fight. I don't care what, not a word. Most of it just but moments where Sukuna using ability, and it's like what Sukuna thinking to do against Infinity, and then moments where Gojo thinking what to do against Dismantle and Cleave. That might be peak. Facts, they do gotta be in the right cover. They should be at least. Rosie, hello. I'm just waiting for fully realized Megumi, honestly. Aren't we all waiting for fully realized Megumi? But that's in-game. In-game. Indigo 47. Is Shibuya top 5 arcs for you? Top 5 arcs in terms of just in manga ever? In general? Or shonen only? I would say Shibuya might be in my top 5 arcs for me personally. If we're talking just like manga in general. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm talking from an objective standpoint, but I'm definitely will say I'm talking from a subjective standpoint. It's definitely, for me, yes, it's definitely top 5. Where would I put it? So we got Chimera and Arc. That's my number 1. Low key, my second favorite arc right now is Search for AW and DeGrayman. Search for AW might be my number 2. Search for AW. Third, this hard. I might go Shibuya for 3. Yeah, I might go Shibuya for 3 because I could think of it off top. Shibuya for 3. For 4, It might be Kenji's return arc from 20th Century Boys. Oh, that's a spoiler, but damn. But the arc of 20th Century Boys, that arc. Sorry if you didn't read it. Um, and then 5. I don't know for a fifth. I honestly, I want to say something. I low key might give it to one of these Vagabond arcs. But I don't know yet. Let me think for a second. Because I love Bungo Stray Dogs. That third season, no, this fourth arc for this season, it was technically an arc. It's kind of gas. No, I cap. My fifth favorite arc is the Witch and the Beast arc where we follow the necromancy witch. I forgot her name. That's gonna be 5. That arc is just I really want to go reread that arc. That arc is so good. Like I just was falling so in love with those characters and it banged from start to finish. It banged so hard. I think that might be my fifth. If you haven't read The Witch and the Beast, you need to read that. That mangaka is the chosen one. Art, story, lore, character interactions. That mangaka is the chosen one. The chosen one. I don't. They on it. They in a whole different bag. Whole different bag. Reggie Domain expansion gonna be Aldi's. Let's be real, bro. Reggie Domain expansion gonna be Walmart. It's gonna be Aldi's, a Walmart, a Target. It might be multiple shops built in one. It might be a thrift store, a flea market, a flea market. It should be a flea market, a stop and shop. Miguel was pissed he had to help the sorcerers request denied. Facts. Yeah, Gege said they're not linked. That's talking about the Toto thing, right? Did Miguel train with you to overseas? I don't know if he trained him. He went over there with him. We don't know what he did with him. I want Sukuna and Gojo to have the narration quality of Netero versus Miram. Facts. That was an amazing arc. I love that fight. If Megumi starts grafting his Shikigami onto his body and completely negates the summoner fighting style weakness, I'm levitating. He kind of already is negating the summoner fighting style weakness because he doesn't rely on his Shikigami to fight. He still will fight you with hands. He probably would prefer fighting you with hands before fighting you with the Shikigami. If I'm being honest, now that I think about it, but you're right. Do you think Nobara might gain a reverse curse technique to catch up with everyone else, or do you think she's powerful enough? She ain't got to catch up. What you mean? She ain't playing catch up mustard. She there. She might get RCT, but I think Nobara's straight. Like I think she's fine. You don't think Nobara coming back, Philip? You sleep. This Philip right now. You sleep. She back. If something happens to Divine Dog Totality, which Shikigami would inherit its power, and also the others. He gets to choose that. We don't know. The only person that inherited Orochi's power was Totality. We don't know. He gets to choose what to do. He gets to choose whoever he wants to give his powers to. He gets to choose it. Gege literally in the manga, not manga, like a magazine that came out recently, y'all, with the characters listed under dead. Nobara wasn't listed there. She was listed under injured / incapacitated from battle. She wasn't listed dead. She was listed injured. So with Inumaki, she was in the same listing as Inumaki. So she's not dead. That's confirmed already. She'll be back at some point. At some moment. And I miss her, and I need her back dearly because she just she gives me life, and I love her. Wait, what? Hmm. So I was reading something interesting, but yeah, is that all you guys got today? Is that all we got to say, people? We all out of questions. We all out of moments. I didn't skip anybody, did I? But yeah, I'm just hyped. I'm hyped for the Culling game. I feel like the Culling game was like really going like it's going. It's honestly already kind of like it more than Shibuya already a little bit. Like not in regards to it being better, but I kind of like it more in just terms of where it's going. Like what's happening, how things are unfolding. Um, it's just like I just like the way that the story's just going. Like it just feels so hype, refreshing. Like the stakes feel so high right now. Like everything just feels like at any moment, bro. Like it's just going to get crazy. Like I feel like at any moment. Do you think Inumaki will learn reverse curse technique? Maybe. How would he use it though? She added spice to Yuji and Megumi dynamic. She really did. They're the perfect trio. Like I can't think of a trio I love more than them, honestly. Like I really do love them, like a lot. Watch Demon Slayer Entertainment arc, bro. I'm already watching that. But why did you suggest that? I hope you didn't suggest that because we talking about arcs, because that arc is not that good. It's probably my favorite Demon Slayer arc, but it ain't top. It ain't top arcs. That's for sure. But it's a great arc. It's my favorite Demon Slayer arc, so I'm excited for it animated. I'm not covering it on my channel though. I don't enjoy Demon Slayer that much. That's not happening. Or you think Yuta would have met Angel instead of Panda meeting Angel because Yuta would have inherited her technique to free Gojo? I don't know. How do you know her technique can be imitated? Her technique might not be able to be imitated, but at the same time, who cares? I don't care. I don't care who meet her first. I just want to know what she gonna do. Are you helping us or are you not helping us? That's all I want to know. Could care less about people copying techniques. I want to see what she's gonna do with it. I want to see the person whose technique it is use it. Personally. Um, what's up, Jersey Mike? How are you doing, bro? Good to see you. Really good to see you again. Long time no see you, right? Demon Slayer mid. I said what I said. Demon Slayer, honestly, it's not. It's not. It's. I mean, it's not mid because, in my opinion, mid is like mediocre. Like mid is like, bro, that junk is not it. Like it's just ain't it. Like it may feel good for a little bit, but it ain't it. But Demon Slayer feel good for a very long time. Feels good for a very very long time. Like a very very long time. Really up until the end, it feels very good. Like even the final fight is gonna feel really good when it's animated. I can understand it weekly wasn't as good, but when I reread it, a binge, it's a nice binge. But it's a weekly, it's not comfortable. It's a very uncomfortable weekly read. So I understood why people didn't like it. So I can't be mad at that. But animated is gonna be fantastic. Like I get the hype. I mean I get the hype with Demon Slayer. I mean I get the hype with Chainsaw Man, but like I just don't vibe with the hype, if that makes sense. Like, I know why y'all love it, but that's kind of how I feel. Yeah, I know it got animated, bro. Like I said, I watched it, the episode. I'm trying to make a CT. Can you review it in the Discord to see if it's doing too much and how to balance it out? Sure, you can put it in the Discord. Okay. Everybody, you can put in Discord and let everybody critique it. If anybody that got a curse technique, if you want to put in the Discord and have a conversation about it, do your thing. The Don Cho Hideout Discord is there for that. It is there for all of us to interact and have our fun with each other. That is the whole point. So you have your fun. Please do. Do you think Yuji Megumi are going to move to other colonies when we switch over? Hopefully we just watch the Solo Car Eater perspective. I think they won't leave a colony because I think whatever Kenjaku has going on is probably going to unfold before they even have a chance to go into a new colony. That's what I think. I think we'll have to just perspective switch. What's up, Mello? I feel like Inumaki will use it whenever his throat gets messed up by strong words. If he can use it. Reverse curse technique. Jersey Mike, I'm good. I've been gone because I was at Navy boot camp and I haven't been reactive. Oh, well, how was that? How are you feeling? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? Did you have fun? Dancha, what do you do except YouTube? Just curious. I do YouTube. What do you mean? Content creation? I do YouTube. That's it. I do YouTube and I write for people on YouTube. That's it. And I'm we doing Twitch. 2022. January 2022. I'll be doing Twitch. Just gaming, having fun with y'all, talking on Twitch, chilling out, gaming. Get a Twitch community going for better live streams, stuff like that. Cause I like Twitch. I like how it runs. I like the community. I like the functions. Stuff like that. Ready to see Hikari show out. Really interested in finding out his technique. Me too, man. I just want to know what he does. I just want to know how he can use it. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Should there be special grade tiers? No. Hope we see more mastering techniques. Yes. Need more of those, actually. I mean, there were moments here and there, but it mostly sucked. LMAO. Well, here's a hug. And I hope it gets better next time. If you have to go back. I don't know how that works. But thank you for your service. And I hope you stay as safe as possible. But I'm glad you're here. How you been enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen? Hope you've been enjoying it. College, school, job. Yeah, I have a job. You ain't got to know what I do for a living. Weirdo. Of course, aside from them seeing how Megumi handles his sister and seeing Sukuna and Godaku's plans, I want to see more people with jobs become sorcerers and have their CTG based around them. Yeah, I think hopefully that's how that Takaba, what's his name? The comedian? Takaba? Hopefully his technique is like words. Like it ain't speech, but maybe he's doing something with like jokes and words. That'd be really cool, like a nice spin on her speech. Or maybe like scenario setups where make people laugh. I don't know. It'd be cool if there was something based around that. But I don't know how they would do that. It'd be weird if he had Nanami's technique. I don't think he had Nanami's technique. But if he did, that'd be insane. What's the benchmark for being classified as a special grade? I think the benchmark for being, if we really was to talk about it, if we really want to talk about a benchmark of being a special grade, it would be like, basically your technique cannot be confined and understood by the higher ups in any capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, in any capacity at all. So like, for example, Yaga. They thought they understood Yaga's technique, right? Fully. They thought he could just make cursed corpses He could tell it controlled things, and it was like almost like his familiar, not necessarily a Shikigami, but that's how that works. He would have to just make it, imbue it with cursed energy, and then it could do certain things. We find out that really, through Panda's creation, he's playing with souls. He's playing with with different souls, mixing them and matching them to create a vessel or a being. And that's how he created Panda. So they were going to call him a special grade because he was able to create a whole other entity that can just live and exist without him. He don't lose his curse technique, none of that. But he created a whole other entity. He gave birth to a whole other being on his own with just his curse technique. You get what I'm saying? So that's like that distinction where, okay, that's crazy. Like, for example, if Hikari's thing, if Hikari's thing is to where his backdrop could be the gambling could like fall back on him, that's more of a first grade technique, right? It wouldn't really be a special grade technique because it ain't really OP like that. It can fall back on him. But what's the drawback to Gojo's Infinity with the 6 eyes? What's the drawback to Yuta having Rika? You know what I'm saying? What's the drawback to Geto's curse manipulation other than the mental drop? But other than that, all you got to do is take, absorb, and you control the curses. You get your strength and your power level up, you know what I'm saying? Up the most you can. That's the stronger curse you could just absorb. You really don't have like a barrier stopping you from being powerful. You get what I'm saying? And that's what we found out about Yaga. His ability he don't really have a barrier. He's really supposed to be a special grade. That's what got confirmed there. Because he don't really have a barrier that stops him from being to be like, okay, I'm gonna combine this soul and this soul and this soul that's compatible, and that'll create this entity, and I'm gonna do that with this one, and that'll make that entity. And like they said, he could make an army if he wanted to. That's loyal to him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a special grade. Over time, he could have built that up, be a big old enemy, be a cursed user, and F somebody up if he wanted to. You know, he could just. But that's pretty much that. To answer that. Like, I want to see a fireman, a stockbroker, a CEO, a welder. See you the most. The most. I was thinking the same thing. Like, why you want to know that? Yeah, like that was a very. You talking about dude asking me what I did? Like, that's a very weird question. Like, why would you? What? What? That was very weird. Why would I tell you my life like that? Very, very weird. I've been very pleased with what Gege been cooking up since I've been gone. Yeah. Also, you haven't been reading this whole time you've been gone either. You've been having to catch up since you've been back. Basically, that's fun. Look, Jujutsu Kaisen binges are peak. I don't care. Nobody's a. What are you most anticipated for this arc, Dan? Don. I keep saying Dan. Don. Don's pronounced Don. Don. Honestly, Megumi. I just want to see what Megumi. I just want to see. I just want to see what the Culling game does for him because of Sumiki and because of everything going on. And I want to know if Gojo actually gonna get out. I actually want to know if Gojo gonna get out this box. Like, I really, really, really want to know if Gojo's really gonna get out this box or not. Like, I just gotta know because I really want him to. Because I feel like now Gege has done enough where he can drop a bomb of there being these very, very powerful sorcerers around or very, very powerful entities, and boom. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of it? What about to say? Oh, he's showing entities, and then, you know, Gojo comes out, and then like he can help fight those and help get the kids stronger because they have a better understanding of stuff now, and I think that'll be a really, really good way of doing that. Curse course equals sentient. Yeah. I think Megumi Megumi. We don't know. I don't think so though. We don't know if he's mastered it, but I don't think he's mastered it. Because if he mastered it, he probably would have fully used it against Dagon. So I think he has it enough down to where he's getting the concept, but he might not fully have the barrier concept fully. Because, I mean, when does he have the time to really try to learn to get the barrier concept down? So I don't think he's fully gotten that yet. But we might see him get put in a situation where he forcefully goes, I have to figure this out now when he figures it out. Hopefully. Victoria, I can't believe I missed this. I'm sorry. Are you subscribed to the Hideout? Do you have the bell icon selected so you get the notifications when anything we do? Don't miss it. You know you're gonna need that. Yeah, Rosie, he hasn't mastered it yet. It isn't mastered yet. I'm like 99% sure. If JJK chapters were monthly, that means they'd be 50 pages, and I might be good. Because the way Gege do 50 pages might be ass. I can't wait to see more of Sumiki also. Yeah, man, Mello, like, I'm just really, really hyped for Sumiki. I really, 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 really can't wait for her. Like, I'm just... Even if it's, like, not fighting, I just want to see her again. I want to see her. I want to see her smile, though. I want to see her be her. Because I really enjoyed her. Oh, we have some people joining Doncho's Hideout Discord. Can't we see? What do you think of Makoto Tosoku? What do you think of Makoto Tosoku so far? Oh my god. Battle of the 6 rounds, bro. Listen, bro. I want to cover it, but like I don't know. I'm trying to think what to do because it's monthly, so it wouldn't be a lot of work production-wise. But then I don't know if I would have an audience. But then I'm thinking just cover it so that when it do blow up, because it's going to blow, bro. It's going to blow. It's so good. It's so good so early. It has all of those nice cliche shonen elements, but they're not, like, cliche. They're very they're maturified. You know what I'm saying? They're adultified. You know, so it's very cool. It has these aspects of Battle Angel Alita with the fighting that I love a lot, but I really love the MCN, and I just love like how he's such a caring person because he's from the slums, and so he really genuinely cares about other people and what people go through, but he doesn't let that cloud him. Like he's not naive though. Like he's not naive. Very much not naive, but he's very empathetic, and that is so cool to see. I love non-naive, empathetic MCs because you can do both. You can be someone who like is into helping people, but you're not just always into something to be into something. You know, like or just you don't know what you're getting into. I love N. I love Moroku. Moroku and Gojo they give off the exact same vibe, and I love Moroku. He is fantastic. This is like this whole manga basically being about a tournament is really cool because if this mangaka figures out how to get past the tournament aspects and really get me on the political stuff of this manga, oh my god, listen. But if it's just me head, it's still good. Oh my god, I love it. You should read it if you haven't. It's really good. Battle of the 6 Realms, aka Makoto Tosoki, is really good, and it's a female mangaka. Like you gotta support her. I think Megumi will learn it properly in the fly while fighting. Yeah, I think he'll learn on the fly while fighting too, Victoria. Tarnish, you funny. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Tarnish, tell me what I did. I don't know. But yeah, Makoto Tosoki, please read it. Please. So that I can do, that way I can cover it on the channel. If you haven't seen my video co-signing it, check it out. And then let me know. Check out the video, then go read it. Let me know what you think. I think I'm gonna cover it because it's monthly. And it won't be much work. But I really hope you guys are peep. If you have to guess, what do you think Panda's third core is? No clue. What's compatible with a panda and a gorilla? Oh! What's compatible with a panda and a gorilla? Like a polar bear? What? What's compatible with a panda and a gorilla? I don't know. A panda and a gorilla. A cheetah, Rosie? You think? I don't know. Are you laughing at me because I said polar bear? Listen, listen, listen. Nah, if he go polar bear, no Gege is watching Don Cho's hideouts. Just know that. I don't know. What would it be? I do not know. The art that follows you on Twitter, right? The official account follows me on Twitter, and the unofficial fan account follows me on Twitter. But I do talk to Oda-san. Her name is Serena Oda. I do talk to Oda-san on Twitter through DMs, actually. Oda-san is very, very nice. Oda-san actually even drew an illustration from me personally, and they asked me not to post it or show it, so I can't show you guys. So they must be have like something they can't do. They can't really, I guess, have that stuff out without it being official than posting on their website, because they post art all the time. Like they post art from the series all the time. But yeah, like she drew a thank you illustration because I was tweeting about it so much, and she didn't know she had people overseas that was reading it. And I posted me buying the volumes, and I retweet all the time, and I be under a post, I be asking questions, I be in her IG lives, and she wrote you know what I'm saying, she drew a nice little illustration for me of the main character saying thank you, and it's like, don't post it though. And I was like, okay, I won't post it, but I like saved it, and I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, she's like, don't post it, don't share it, please, that's okay. And I asked her, I said, would you do an interview with me? She said, I asked if she would do an interview with me, and she said she would love to, but her English, she's not comfortable with her English well enough. So she was talking to me through translation app, through DMs, and she told me her English isn't as, she's not as comfortable with her English yet that she would like to be. But she said when she gets like if it gets like English translation overseas and things of that nature, she would love to do stuff like that. So I might have an interview now with the mangaka in the future. So read Rokoto Tosoki and support it officially in Japan, and let's like bother Yen Press, Kodansha, somebody, Seven Seas. It don't gotta be Viz. Bother somebody about what's the name of it? Getting it translated in English. So then I can hit them up like, yo, this was all me. Let me help y'all do an interview with Serena Oda. And like, boom. That was the Dancho Hideout community that did that. Let's be the ones. Let's like do that. Go tell your friends. Tell them, well, let's do that. We could start doing monthly reviews. It could be our thing. That we could let it, it's going to blow. I'm telling y'all it's going to blow. Like, because it's already getting popular in Japan. It's already there. If you follow Shiro, the JJK Shiro, I put Shiro on, the one that I'll be posting the JJK stuff that we be seeing in Japan. I put Shiro, I DM Shiro and said Shiro, because Shiro follows me. I said, Shiro, this is fire. You need to read it. She was like, I haven't heard it. I said, I support official release every chapter every month on Comic Days, which is a Japanese website. It's a Japanese website. And I just use Google Chrome to translate the site. They let me set up an account with my email and everything, and it's really cheap. They charge me like 80 cents a month to give me like a few hundred points, and all I need is like 80 points every month to read the chapter that I read for them. And that 80 points is money that is paid like you would do with Naver, that goes directly to Serena Oda. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at Serena, when I follow Serena Oda had like maybe 1,020 followers when I follow Serena Oda, and I had not one mutual that followed her. Now she's like at what, like almost 3,000 people, and I have like 10, 20 mutuals following. Like she's starting to grow. Like, I really want her to, like, because it's not her first work either. So she's really starting to grow. I really want to help her out. I know I'm ranting about her, but she's really cool. Like, she does some really cool stuff. And she's a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I asked her. I said, this reminds me of Battle Angel Alita and Jujutsu Kaisen. Are you a fan of either one? She said, I'm a huge fan of Battle Angel Alita, and I also like Jujutsu Kaisen. So she's a JJK fan. In her live, she talked about JJK and Hunter x Hunter while she was drawing an exclusive drawing a nice little exclusive drawing that she later posted on Twitter. So she's really interactive. She's really cool. Be nice. And if you're mean to my mangaka, I will hunt you down. Period. Point blank. She's a really, 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 really nice person. She really is. I really enjoy her. I believe it's a woman. Based on the voice, hands, all of that, it's a woman. So she's really cool. Serena Oda is at 3,468 followers. I was following her and she barely had over 1,000. I have a slew of mutuals that follow her now. See, that's cool. See, that's amazing to me. See, that's what I love to see. And that's what we have to do. We have to keep supporting people. She ain't got no official English release yet. Okay? Flame Scans is who's posting her stuff, right? But we gonna keep look, I bought both volumes. You don't believe me, sorry. I bought both volumes. Both. Volume 1. Sorry, volume 1 and volume 2. Okay? I bought volume 1 and volume 2. Both volumes that's out. Okay? Look at these covers. Do you see how fire these covers are? You see how fire this is, bro? These are clean. These are clean. This is clean. This is clean. This is amazing work here. This is greatness. This is let me actually I should do one. This is greatness. This is greatness. Like, this is art. See that art? Turned to a random page. Like, it's really good work, and you guys should support Serena Oda, because Serena Oda works really, 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 really hard. And if you're going to read it, my only thing, if you are going to read it, please buy the official Japanese volumes on Amazon. You can go to Amazon Japan. Okay? You can go to Amazon Japan and you can buy these, and they internationally ship. These came to me, they ship right to my house. No problem. They ship internationally. Amazon ain't hassle me nothing. So, do that. Y'all want the link? Give me a second. Oh, y'all go get this link. Oh, y'all think I'm playing? I'm gonna link y'all up real. Oh no, it's saved in my Amazon. Let me stop. Make sure you follow Serena Oda on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. Let me pull up let me go to my Amazon Japan real quick. Like, I got so many tabs up. Here we go. Look at all of this I got in my Amazon Japan cart. People sleep on Amazon Japan. Amazon Japan shipped to America, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know right now. So every time you be seeing stuff posted and it be Japanese only, but you see it, if you see an Amazon link, click it. There's a good chance. I think there's only one time, and the only time they told me it wouldn't was because the item was a Japan, like they literally wanted it to be a Japan only item. But otherwise, all of these shit, I got all of this in my cart. I forgot I even put in here. I got the Neru volume in there cooking. I got all of that in there. I'm about to buy because I've been reading this new manga. That isn't English translated, but it's brand new. But I've been finding I found the Raws and fought with the Raws on Comic Days. Well, after finding Battle of the Six Realms, right? And then I started reading and said, I don't know what's being said, but the art too raw, so I'm about to go ahead and try to buy these volumes. After I'm about to get ready to buy the volumes, I find out that somebody just started English translating it. So they behind, but I'm finna go see what's going on. I'm finna buy these volumes. You know what I'm saying? It's really like, this is it, bro. Like, you can make you an Amazon JP account. All of that is no problem. Let me just grab my thing real quick. Why the hell? They're making me re-sign in when I click my orders. is it showing me the? There we go. Wait. See, why y'all being weird? Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? I think I'm on my. I am. That's why. I'm sorry. 2 seconds, y'all. I'm signed into my. I'm on Amazon JP, but I'm signed into my US account. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, you guys. That is volume 2. Where is volume 3? That is so funny. Here on Amazon Japan, it says 3 items that's constantly bought together is Makoto Tosoki, volume 2, Jujutsu Kaisen, volume 17, and Mashle. That's funny. That's very funny. Alright. I'm putting it in chat. Basically, I'm saying either way you got this. Please, y'all, please support this mangaka because they're perfection and they don't do nothing wrong. Everything they do is right. Everything they do in the world is perfection. Oh my God, no. That didn't copy how I wanted to copy. Sorry. It's too long. Oh no, not the link being too long. Well, that I just sent in there, that name is literally all you gotta copy and paste in Amazon Japan, and that's Makoto Tosoki Volume 1. When I hit copy to share, it only shared that name. And when I just tried to go straight to the link URL, it's too long. So I'm gonna tweet it. Yeah, I'm gonna tweet it. That's what I'll do. Cause it tweets as a link, which is very weird. But it tweeted as a link. And then after tweeting it, I'll put the Twitter link in here. Boom. There you guys go. Sorry about that. I didn't know it'd be a OD long link. But yeah, what else did I miss from you guys? I'm sorry. Yeah, it is hype. It is super hype. Y'all think Panda Thing might be a human? That's interesting. What are your favorite JJK manga covers? Volume 0, Volume 2, Volume 11, Volume 17, Volume 14, Volume 15, Volume 16. All those are my favorites. And 18. Oh, I love Hikari's cover. Oh, God, 18. 18. I can't wait for 19. I know 19 about to go stupid. 19 gonna go crazy. Because 18 and 19, be on the lookout when 18 drops. Because when 18 drops, I'm going to do a video. Because that drops December. I'm going to do a video. Because I got the special limited edition volume 18 in Japan. That comes with a whole bunch of exclusive items for Shibuya Incident. So I'll be doing a video talking about that stuff. So hopefully you like it. I fear Shonen Jump was canceling too many good manga. I can feel that. Kusakabe probably was Miwa Sensei. Maybe it's a human core because he's Yaga's son. That'd be interesting. Rosie, no, that's a flex. Let it hear it. I'm assuming you're talking about Makoto Tosoki. Thank you so much. Please cover Battle. I will cover Battle 6 Realms. I will. January, I'll start. I'm already, but since it's monthly, we can do it. It's low production, but you guys have to support the Ayashimon reviews coming. Oh, wait, that's the announcement. Ayashimon reviews coming 2022 in January, and Chosen X reviews coming. Every chapter. We are going to be going to every chapter, just like we are with Jujutsu Kaisen here at Doncho's Hideout. So that is going to be even more content manga that you guys can relate to and talk to me about. And make sure you join the Doncho's Hideout Discord, where we just changed it up. It's just gotten really nice. We could all hang out, we could talk, we could do all these different things together, and we could just have a whole bunch of fun with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just doing our things at the hideout. Now we got rankings and levels, so the more active you are, the higher your ranking go. If you want to be a mod, we're gonna have a mod application coming soon, so you could do that and you can help us out and create more fun games, things like that. We're gonna be doing events and things of that nature down on Discord. I was trying to have an event where everybody can come and just talk instead of just a live stream in the Discord. All of us are together on a stage, because now you can do that on Discord as a stage. People can raise their hands, so everybody's not yelling at each other, things of that nature, and I'll just moderate it with maybe a mod or two. And everybody can raise their hands and talk about certain things, and we can have a real in-depth conversation with everybody a part of the community. That would definitely make things so much more fun, you know? So I think we should do it. So if you don't already, join the Doncho Hideout Discord. I'm in there. I talk to anybody in there if you message me. I talk to everyone all the time, and I'm about to be active in there even more. Just doing stuff, just wanting to talk to you guys, just wanting to be in voice chats. So if you just want to talk to me, like if you literally be like, Doncho, I want to talk to you in the voice chat about Jujutsu Kaisen, message me on Discord. If I'm not busy, I will get in the voice chat. We could talk Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not famous. I'm just black. Michael Joseph. Yeah, it is huge, KL. Thank you. Michael Joseph, you need to read Doran. I'm just going to scroll. Just going to keep scrolling. Because I don't want to say mean things. It's getting popular in Japan. Yes, Ricardo Tosoki is getting popular in Japan. There's a link. I want to know where Miguel at. I think he's still in, I think he overseas. I'm like 99% sure he stayed overseas. I don't think he came back. Yeah, y'all, the Hikari cover is so fucking fire. Yeah, Teddy, it's so good. It's such a good cover. I love it. Yeah, Mello, we doing Chosen X and Ayashimon. Ayashimon, I want to cover because, interesting enough, y'all gonna look me like I'm crazy. I care nothing about it. That is what's so crazy. I'm caught up, and I am dead uninterested. Like, I am dead uninterested. The only thing that interests me about Ayashimon is just the how the yokai demons work, right? That's the only thing that really interests me. But that's why I want to cover it, because I just want to see where this mangaka is going from Hell's Paradise. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna cover it and talk about it within its regard. Not talk about it from just solely, how I feel about it, but just talk about how from its regard in the confines of its story, and then layered on top of that, I would talk about, my feelings of it. So yeah, that's why I really want to cover Ayashimon, because I don't really have much connection to it. Art's really cool, but I expected that. So other than that, yeah, I don't really feel no like, oh yeah, Aishimon's so good and it's so great and it's so this. I think it's gonna be great. I don't think that. I think it's just okay right now. But Chosen X, they're on that whole other spectrum. Aishimon is like, but Chosen X, I am in love. Like, I love Chosen X. I think it's amazing. I need to see more. I'm ready for this to be a long runner. So, it's like, why would Maki fight Panda? I don't think Maki gonna fight Panda. Maybe she'll fight Angel, but I don't think she'll fight Panda. But why would she fight Panda? Michael Joseph, nah, for real, I should do that. I read it, by the way. I read them 2 chapters. I read it. I don't really have that much nice to say. The power system ain't nothing to it yet. So I don't know. It's interesting in regards of clearly the power is based around taming these demons to use their powers to kill more demons. So it's Jujutsu Kaisen inspired, clearly. Not like JJK is the first to do it, but it's very clear because of JJK, this manga was able to come and do its thing. But it feels very childlike. Like it feels like it's for the like it feels like it's really catering to the 12, 13 year olds. Like JJK, Japan expects for like 20, 30, 40 year olds to be into it. But that is feels kind of like 13, 14, 15 is right who they going for. And they stay that's where it's staying, you know? With a little edginess to it. Like to make them feel like they not kids no more, but it's still kind of kiddish because you could just tell from how the story's being told. But yeah. Oh, you mean like with Panda? Probably. I don't know. It depends if she's in that colony. She might not even be in that colony. Yeah, Fire Force is good. It's all right. We're not here talking about Fire Force though. That's a whole other bag. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, Michael. It had a very. It's a very. It's kind of kiddie. It's kind of kiddie. It's kind of childish. It's kind of like, you know, it's supposed to make a kid feel good when he get out of school. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't really like just the way the main character met the dude he working the thing he working with. It's like it's kiddie. Victoria Option. I have a question though. Why do people keep misunderstanding the perfect preparation arc? Is this just her behavior at this point, or did I miss something? Um, I would say it's her behavior because I don't know what they're complaining about. Like I don't know what people are mad about. Like I don't know what. Like they try to explain it, but then it doesn't make sense. So then I just be like, okay. Or I tell them no, it just doesn't make sense. But then I'm the bad guy. When Doncho says no, it doesn't make sense, he's the bad guy. When somebody else says no, it doesn't make sense because you like them, you're gonna say, oh well, that's just how I feel. But when I say that doesn't make sense, it's oh my god, you're just so. I'm like, okay, it just didn't make sense. But you could have made sense, and then everything been okay, but you chose not to. Well, maybe you didn't choose to. That's kind of how I've been with people. Like it's just very weird. Like I don't know. I don't know what they wanted out of the arc. I don't even know if that was really an arc. Like I just thought it was a moment. I don't know. I'm different. You read Hell's Paradise? I did read Hell's Paradise. I did. I didn't think Hell's Paradise was all that great. I think Hell's Paradise had really good art, had really good concepts. It had okay execution. I wasn't a big fan of Hell's Paradise. I never. That's why you don't know I read it because I never talked about it while it was going on. Because it wasn't really. I kept reading it because I was literally one of the first people to read it before it was called Hell's Paradise. When it was being illegally translated and it was literally called like something weird. Like it was weird. It wasn't even called Hell's. It was like Hell's Journey. No, it was something weird. It wasn't Hell's Paradise though, because when everybody asked me, "Do you read Hell's Paradise?" I was like, "What's that?" And they showed me, and I was like, "Oh, Jigo Goroko," because I knew the English Japanese name, so I was like, "Oh, Jigo." Da, da, da. And they was like, "Oh yeah," I'm like, "Yeah, I read that." And I'm like, "I don't see you talk about it." I said, "Because it's okay." And they'd be like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't see what y'all." The art is fantastic. Now I don't know it like great concept. I feel like he was I feel like he was copying Hunter x Hunter a lot, but I don't know. I didn't say that out loud. But the whole power system felt like it was copying Hunter x Hunter. Like I just felt like I was looking at Hunter x Hunter clone, Hunter x Hunter Nin clone the whole time. It felt like I was reading someone go, "What if I did my version of someone going to the Dark Continent in Hunter x Hunter?" That's really literally what I felt like I was reading Geo, like literally the whole time. And it wasn't anything that it made me feel like, yeah, no, leave the Dark Continent to Togashi, even though that wasn't what they were doing. But that's what made me think like, let me not think like that. when I'm reading this no more because this isn't that. This is very obvious. It was very obvious. That story was very obvious. Like deaths were like kind of surprising, but like where it was going was kind of obvious. What about Undead Unluck? What do you think about it? I actually caught up with Undead Unluck and haven't read it in like 2 arcs. I liked it when I caught up. I enjoyed my read of it. I thought I was gonna do a video on it too, but I just didn't. But it was good. I liked it. I just haven't stayed current. It didn't. I didn't feel like I needed to. Not because I said I'm not gonna be current. I literally just didn't think of it. So clearly I didn't feel like I need to. It's weird. But if an anime comes, I would catch up. Kind of like 2 arcs behind and hype the anime though, because what I read I loved catching up. The beginning I loved it. Yeah, I don't know what is to understand about the arc preparation moments. I just felt like that's what it was. I did read CSM. It was another one where I thought it was good, but I don't, I'm not a fan really. I'm gonna reread it I think because people want me to reread it, so I'm gonna reread it. I'm probably gonna buy the color value manga because I love color manga, so I'm probably gonna buy that. But other than that, what made you want to watch Hunter x Hunter? Like, how did you start? Did you get it recommended? No, I just watched. When I was a kid, I was watching seasonals, and Hunter x Hunter came out, and I just started watching it, and it became my favorite anime of all time. Okay, did you ever read or watch an anime called Taylor? Yes. 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 Yes, Teddy. Yes. Yes, Teddy. I absolutely love. You spelled it wrong, but I love Tenjo Tenge. I love. Oh my God. What? Let me show you how much I love Tenjo. It's so good. It's so good. You see it there in that corner? That corner right there? It's in my 2022 reread list. I said I gotta get a reread of it, and I put it in my 2020. You see the heat that's on this 2022 reread list? Berserk, JoJo's Part 7, Nurai, Tokyo Ghoul Read, and I got heat for the 2022 listed, and it's on there. I love that manga. It's so good. I love it. I wish the anime, I wish they would bring the anime back and just redo. Oh, great. I love Oh Great's art. Even Air Gear. Air Gear isn't the best told story, but it feels so good to read. And the art is so good. Like, I understand why it lasted as long as it did. It just feels so good, even though it does not have a great story. It just feels so good. Like, it was so good. Oh, I love it. Maki's goal didn't change randomly, AM. People say that just didn't pay attention. If I got a JJK video game, it'd be a JJK Morso game. Yeah, just like you just, yeah, it'd be a JJK Morso game. Because I would love to just be a sorcerer. I literally said this the other day to my friend. I said I want a Hunter x Hunter and a JJK Morso game. And both games can have very similar plots where the characters from the stories are randomly transported somewhere somehow in some crazy way, and they just do more sort of game stuff trying to figure out how to get out. There you go. You ain't gotta make up a story that makes sense to the show. Nothing. You just do some random transport them there stuff and let them do more sort things. That's all you gotta do. Especially JJK. JJK, you literally can just transport them to somewhere and have them fight a bunch of curses. You can send them off to a haunted island somewhere that has a whole bunch of different locations and just have them fight a bunch of curses. Cause those anime aren't set up where the characters are just out here blitzing like that. That's why the Berserk Morso game and the One Piece Morso game and the Fate Morso games work so well. With Fate, they changed the story. But with the Berserk Morso game and One Piece Pirate Warriors, those games work perfect because those stories are just stories where the characters you play as are running through fodder all the time. They just running through fodder all the time. JJK and Hunter x Hunter work like that, so they gotta just transport them somewhere and then have them fight a whole bunch of fodder. Just go scrap some fodder. Just go do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they should do that. The hands of Tenjo Tenge were eat for everyone. I swear they were. I own all the Holy Reason complete collection. I wish they had finished the anime. I hate After Hour 2 over it finished in the manga changes. I know, bro. Oh my god. Like, it is legendary. Like, it had a very terrible ending, in my opinion. Like, the ending wasn't great. Ending could have been better. It wasn't terrible. It was abrupt. It was a very abrupt ending in a way, but it was really good just for the action's amazing, the art is amazing, the character interactions are amazing. Yes. What's up? Oh, okay. What's up? The character work is amazing. Like everything throughout the whole thing is really solid. And then the end kind of gets you like, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool. Jujutsu Kaisen Zero theme song by King Nu will be available in our region at midnight, you guys. At midnight. Be on the lookout. Yeah, I'm actually going to buy the manga, dude. When I get situated, I'm gonna buy all that manga because I love. You're gonna make me reread it sooner than I expected because I might reread it just to do it now, like this, just tonight when I'm chilling, just to do because I love. I just wait. What PW4? I might no get PW4 on Xbox. It's on Game Pass. If you have an Xbox, you probably don't, but Xbox Game Pass and Game Pass PC, I believe. It is on that. If you have it on Xbox, you can play with me. I have it on my Switch, and I played it on release on Switch, and like have most stuff done. But I'm replaying it on my Xbox because I love the game, and it's on Xbox. And playing it on my big screen instead of my Switch Lite, so much funner. I didn't realize how much more fun I'd have. I just wanted to make sure I had it portable. Yeah. They are copying Game Pass, but we're not worried about that. Bob had the bad fight with the weapons girl. Got that. Bro, when Bob did the kick, bro. Look, bro. I might have to make a new stream because we're not even talking about JJK no more. We might just make a chill stream. I'm gonna go to Twitch. I'm gonna move over to Twitch. Meet me on Twitch at Doncho's Hideout. Okay? Meet me on Twitch. We could just discuss because on YouTube this is all said to be JJK and we're not even talking about JJK no more. We talking about other stuff and I don't want to hold this up any longer than it is and it's no longer about JJK. So meet me on Twitch, you guys. If you don't follow me on Twitch, my Twitch is just Doncho's Hideout. Just Doncho's Hideout on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Meet me there, you guys. Thank you so much for coming for everybody that came. If you don't want to meet me on Twitch, okay, I'm sorry. But if you guys are there, I'll be there. It'll be sitting there chilling on because I got some time before I really gotta get to work. I gotta watch. But I have a little more time if I really gotta get to work. So you guys let me know. I'll be sitting there on the starting soon screen. If you guys want to pop up, bring it in. But peace, you guys. I really appreciate you all. Wait, no, you type in Doncho, not Sancho. This man said Sancho Hideout. You know it ain't no. You know it ain't no. Yeah, Doncho. You type in Doncho's Hideout. You know me. You'll see me. You'll see me in there. You'll see my face. Matter of fact, I'll put the link. Cause y'all be acting like y'all don't know. Oh wow. Do I not have a share button? I can't just share my account? Weird. But yeah, just type in Doncho Hideout on Twitch. Hold on, matter of fact. Because I want to talk about Tenjo Tenge. That's gas. And that's what I want to use my Twitch for. My Twitch is going to be mainly just me talking about random stuff. Like that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys gotta vibe. You guys gotta come in there and we gonna vibe. I might just play some video games. So all right, I sent it in. There you guys go. I'm out. Peace. Doncho out. Meet me on the TWITCH Twitch link right there. Don't miss it. It's good seeing you people. Have fun. And if you're watching this after the fact, follow me on Twitch so you can see more when that happens. And make sure you follow Doncho on Twitter at @InQuadratum. And make sure you also follow Doncho on Instagram at Doncho's Hideout. And make sure you also subscribe if you don't subscribe, and hit the like. And make sure you also get on the Discord. Yeah, and check out my Amazon influencer page at Doncho Hideout too. Follow that while I do reviews of Jujutsu Kaisen manga and get codes for cheaper volumes.